Hey, happy Tuesday, everyone. It's Meredith. Happy full moon, happy super moon in Sagittarius. Our full moon happens at 7:52 in the morning in my time zone. The moon is going to move into Capricorn. Get this, it's 6:14, right? But at 6:14 p.m., the moon moves into the full super moon, moves into Capricorn. So it happens in Sagittarius. It peaks in Sagittarius, lots of fire, lots of passion releasing through this full moon. And in yesterday's reading, there was a feeling for me in the cards that we were in receiving. So some kind of message, some kind of sign, it has been making its way to us, becoming much more obvious to us. And the feeling remains with me that as we come into the full moon today, little gems of wisdom will miraculously, serendipitously appear for us in the energy atmosphere. So I really do feel staying tuned in is the way to go. Get into your heart space, stay there, tune into your empathic gifts, intuitive gifts, and turn the dial up. Listen. So what better deck to use for full moon, super moon than Bonefire Tarot? This was a long shuffle. And as I've mentioned to you all many times, the shuffle for me is quite hypnotic. It's a Zen experience for me as the cards fall from the deck when I shuffle, and this was complete bliss to shuffle out. So I hope that energy is emanating here off the tarot table for you. Let's take a look at our first card. Nine of Wands. Oh, the beleaguered dude on this card. Though, you know, we've all looked and felt like that. That was my Sunday afternoon. Yeah. Anyway, this is investment, the endurance, our enduring investment in bringing our dreams to life. Now, in recent readings, we've seen a lot of the Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, oh so many cups. And we're in love with those cards. They bring such fulfillment, joy, and happiness to us. And as I've mentioned so many times in terms of the Nine of Cups, that it is spoken of as the wish card. It's called the wish card in tarot. And it really is about a fulfillment, a dream in the process of coming true. And I really like to honor the investment that's gone into the making of that dream. It isn't so much a whimsical, universal wave of a wand and then shazam, there it is, appearing right in front of you. There's been serious life experience investment in what we hold most dear in our hearts. I don't ignore that things can happen in a surprise fashion. They do. And that's the universe putting its touch of magic and miracle on what we hold in heart space, what we bring to life, how we live richly within our overflow. And sometimes this Nine of Wands is what it takes. And I feel that this card is appropriate here. We've come through a Mercury retrograde. We've come through two eclipses, a solar and a lunar. And these cosmic experiences have put a tremendous energetic influence onto our foundation. We've had to sort through all of that. We are still sorting through it, and we are still being blessed and will be blessed for many, many months to come from the lunar eclipses, the solar and the lunar eclipse. I'll get it. Anyway, so not a surprise to maybe look in the mirror and see what we see here on the Nine of Wands. And I say embrace this with appreciation. It really is a demonstration of your enduring, heart-centered, heartfelt investment in your life experience. Our next card. Yeah, gosh, there it is, the Star. You know, in yesterday's reading, I think it was off the bottom of the deck, we saw the Three of Swords. And I feel the presence of the Three of Swords here in the Star, because the Three of Swords is a life experience that was way less than favorable, that provided some really incredible contrasts for us so that we could gain a new perspective. And I feel new perspective here when I look at the Star. This is a choice, a deliberate choice on our part to move forward, to endure whatever shows up for us. Good, bad, or ugly, right? We're going to navigate all of it. And the Star is one of those cards that speaks to our optimism. Some say that this is a card of hope, and I feel that the word hope is a whole lot like trying. Sometimes you just try and try and try. Are you doing, though? What are you doing? And I feel that the Star is a great demonstration of optimism in motion. And there are moments in the journey where it's an uphill climb and we just don't know if we have it to give. And seeing the Nine of Wands here says you've got it. You might have to dig deep for whatever it is to create your star moment, how you create on your foundation anew. And keeping the faith, knowing that you are optimistic, courageous, and strong enough to journey onward. This is building to something else, though. While I find that message really encouraging for myself personally, I don't know what these other cards hold. I do feel that this full moon, super moon in Sagittarius is exceptionally passionate, and we're bringing our passion to life. And part of the journey may look like the Nine of Wands. Part of the journey may be starting over and starting over again, and then yet again with the Star energy. Oh, and now look at this, the Magician. You know, okay, so this is divine feminine. This is divine masculine for me in tarot. The Star and the Magician. And this is manifestation energy. So it's how we come together, unify within ourselves. And we had the Lovers yesterday, and I feel they are represented here by the Star and the Magician. We're bringing heaven to earth. This is how we are choosing to exist on our foundation, and we are the greatest loves of our own lives, and we have to consistently choose with love. One of the cards in the reading yesterday was follow the leader, and I had said follow your heart, and I feel that's what's here. That's what makes the journey easier, by following our hearts, staying connected and committed to what we have in heart space and how we wish to live our heaven on earth within our sphere of influence. And this is what I feel is kind of releasing and popping out of the full moon, super moon. So there's a whole lot of passion flowing through our sphere of influence, and I sense that we are celebrating every bit of it. We've had a lot of messages recently about upgrading frequency, shifting frequency, and I sense that these cards too are the outcome of choosing a different frequency for ourselves. Oh wow, look, now the Hanged Man. Pause in the action. We had this with the Chariot yesterday. The Chariot was unmoving. It was wisely pausing. And I feel that here too. So see, we have made the investment, the energetic, spiritual, life experience investment, all parts welcome, into each now moment. Now we are paused here for enlightenment. And I feel that we are paused here to receive the cosmic wave of energy that comes off this full super moon. This again for me is a demonstration of being in receiving for. So wherever you are in your time zone, when this moon goes full, you may wish to pause just like the Hanged Man here. Put your feet up on the wall, do a headstand, get a different perspective, employ all your yoga techniques. Look at life through a different lens. Look at life through the lens of fire and passion and vitality, and check your broadcast. Where is it? What is the result? What is the fulfillment of you shifting frequency from this arduous leg of the journey into receiving your highest and greatest potential, being a part of, participating with the cosmos in creating your highest and greatest potential? Next we have, look at this, Eight of Wands. We had this in yesterday's reading too. So these readings are very, very connected and most definitely telling a story. I'm going to link yesterday's reading at the end of the video. So if you haven't seen it yet, you can be in the divine flow of the messages from the cards. So here's the Eight of Wands, the double Four of Wands, the super stable card, the incoming information, the incoming enlightenment. That's what I was just going to say the Hermit. That's funny. That's what the Hanged Man is about. He pauses for enlightenment. He is receiving enlightenment. He is gaining a different perspective completely. I feel like I lost my train of thought because I got focused on the Hermit there for a moment. Regardless, this is a weaving together of energies based on the enlightenment we have received, or we have been in receivership for. This is, the Eight of Wands is a marriage card. So it really is the bringing together of everything that the Star and the Magician have been creating out of our heart space broadcast. Then we have Two of Cups. Look at this, union. We saw it again yesterday with the Lovers card, and this is an ever deepening and strengthening bond, and we're saying yes to it. I feel there's some surprise and delight here. There's perhaps even conversation where we are sharing what we are embracing, what is in divine union for us at this time, with those nearest and dearest to us. I also feel for some of us, this is saying yes to divine union in relationship with another. And I feel, again, a connection to that from yesterday's reading with the Three of Swords. We're saying yes to what's on offer to us, what's incoming, what we have to offer, what we have been in manifestation for. I lost my train of thought again. Whew. All right. I don't know what to say now. In a situation like this, I might actually stop the video and reshuffle cards with a different deck. I want the message to be as clear and as pure as possible. Though I want to go with the flow here too, because perhaps there's a reason why these messages that are coming off the cards to me are escaping me within nanoseconds of occurring to me. So that could be happening for some of you as well, and that may be a confirmation specific to some of you out there. So I'm going to let this stand, and I am going to loop back around though to embracing union. And I think I was about to say something about the Three of Swords being pain, loss, and sorrow of the past, and us not allowing the details of the past to influence the now. We can trust ourselves to invest in our journey with optimism, wonder, and awe, and receive the enlightenment that the universe has to bless us with, and move forward dynamically in the Eight of Wands into divine union with ourselves and with our nearest and dearest people. Okay, let's take a look at what's on the bottom of the deck. I feel only one card. Usually I do several, but I feel just the one. Wow. So there's some card witching. There's the Hermit. I was feeling the Hermit when I got to the Hanged Man. Interesting. So a quest deepens. The journey continues. You know, I sense that whatever is occurring for us in the day, in the power of this amazing full moon, in the passion of this full moon, takes us much deeper into the happiness, the happiest of our emotional life experience. And that creates a ripple effect for us that is absolutely exquisite. And that's a journey worth questing for, isn't it? Wow. Okay, angel answers. Let's do those. If you've got a question, put it to the deck. Allow the cards to confirm something for you. Allow them to be the very sign that you have been looking for. And we have... No need to worry. I love seeing this card. Appreciation and gratitude are the remedies to worry. So if you find yourself in a worry state, which could happen with that Nine of Wands, out of a sense of exhaustion from investing so much energy into this leg of your journey. When we get weary, it's easy to worry. So the remedy for worry is appreciation and gratitude. So go right to your heart space and think of 5 things immediately that'll shift that energy. Think of 5 things that you are so grateful for. No need to worry, there's something better. And not only is there something better, we know it, we're living it, we're experiencing it, and more is coming. These are all falling out on the floor. I love that. Let go. Yeah, one of our favorites. One of our frequent flyers there for a while. Yeah, let go and let the universe love you, bless you, put on your foundation your greatest happiness. Oh, okay, what else do we have? Listen to your intuition. And how many times have we received that message lately? And then we have forgiveness. Something there connected to letting go and whatever it is you tend to worry about. Ho'oponopono that energy. Check out the Ho'oponopono prayer, easy to find anywhere on the internet, and use that to shift or change frequency for something that you may be occasionally worrying about. Okay, from the Sacred Forest Oracle, what is our soulful presence whispering to us today? And we have Crystal Cave, trust. Oh, I love that this message of trust, trusting ourselves, trusting our journey continues to come up, because we find ourselves poised for great fulfillment, great achievement in our journey for experiencing heaven on earth here, as we focus our attention, our heart-centered attention, Hanged Man, in an enlightened way upon our foundation. So continue to trust that you are doing that and doing that like a master. And then 2 cards came out of the Enchanted Map Oracle. And the first is, gosh, this word just keeps coming up, doesn't it? Commitment. Some of us are making quite a commitment in self-relationship. I feel so much of the energy of marriage here with the 8 of Wands, the commitment card, the 2 of Cups. Can't ignore that message. And I feel that it is the ever-strengthening and deepening bond that we have in our awakened, enlightened awareness of self-relationship, which is allowing us, because we are, gosh, trust falling deeper into self-relationship, we have so much more to offer all of our nearest and dearest connections. And I do feel that some of us are entertaining the idea of marriage or commitment without traditional marriage in a way that we could never have considered at another time in our life experience. We're very much out of the box in the way that we think and feel and express and experience relationship at this time. Okay, and then we have, look at this, metamorphosis. Yeah, yes, I feel like we've changed whatever traditional ideas that we have about our life experiences. You know, we were challenged for a while in the cards to really think about, you know, where does projection, where does programming and belief system influence us the most? And you know, what are we hearing in our inner dialogue? Where does it come from? Was it handed down to us in well-intentioned ways from our peers, elders, ancestors, right? And does that information serve the now? We've been asked over and over and over again to address this for ourselves. And as we have done that, we have had quite a metamorphosis within ourselves, and we have something unique and different and unusual and rare to offer. And programming and belief system would have us keep that under wraps. And I feel that the cards have been pulling that passion out of us, saying the world wants to celebrate the passionate love that you are. And this is the commitment we've made to that kind of change, to live blissfully, beautifully, happily on our foundation in self-relationship, and then those who choose to share with us. What a gorgeous message. Happy full moon, everybody. Peace. Namaste.